The Kalevala. Proem. Mastered by desire impulsive, by a mighty inward urging, I am ready now for singing, ready to begin the chanting of our nation's ancient folk song, handed down from bygone ages. In my mouth the words are melting, from my lips the tones are gliding, from my tongue they wish to hasten when my willing teeth are parted. When my ready mouth is opened, songs of ancient wit and wisdom hasten from me not unwilling, golden friend and dearest brother, brother dear of mine in childhood, come and sing with me the stories, come and chant with me the legends. Legends of the times forgotten, since together from our roamings seldom do we come for singing, seldom to the one the other, o'er this cold and cruel country, o'er this poor soil of the Northland. Let us clasp our hands together, that we thus best remember. Join we now in merry singing, chant we now the oldest folklore, that the dear ones all may hear them, that the well-inclined may hear them. All of the rising generation, these are words of childhood taught me, songs preserved from distant ages. Legends, they that once were taken from the belt of Wainamoinen, from the forge of Ilmarinen, from the sword of Kaukomieli, from the bow of Youkahainen, from the pastures of the Northland, from the meads of Kalevala. These are my old father sang me, when my work with knife and hatchet. These my tender mother taught me, when she twirled the flying spindle. When the child upon the matting by her foot I rolled and tumbled, incantations were not wanting, o'er Sampo and o'er Lauhi. Sampo growing old and singing, Lauhi ceasing her enchantment. In the songs died wise Wepuinen, at the games died Lemminkainen. There are many other legends, incantations that were taught me, that I found among the wayside, gathered in the fragrant copses, blown me from the forest branches, culled among the plumes of pine trees, scented from the vines and flowers, whispered to me as I followed flocks in land of honeyed meadows, o'er hillocks green and golden, after sabled hair Mariki and the many-colored Kimo. Many runes the cold has taught me, many lays the rain has brought me, other songs the wind have sung me, many birds from many forests oft have sung me lays in concord, waves of sea and ocean billows, music from the many waters, music from the whole creation, oft have been my guide and master. Sentences the trees created, rolled together into bundles, moved them to my ancient dwelling, on the sledges to my cottage, tied them to my garret rafters, hung them on the dwelling portals, laid them in the chest of boxes, boxes lined with shining copper. Long they lay within my dwelling, though the chilling winds of winter. In my dwelling place for ages shall I bring these songs together. From the cold and frost collect them. Shall I bring this nest of boxes, keepers of the golden legends, to my table in my cabin, underneath the painted rafters, in the house renowned and ancient? Shall I now these boxes open, boxes filled with wondrous stories? Shall I now the end unfasten of this bale of ancient wisdom, these ancient ancestral lays unravel, let me sing in old-time legend. Shall that echo forth the praises of the beer that I have tasted, of the sparkling beer of barley? Bring to me of foaming goblet, of the barley of my fathers, lest my singing grow too weary, singing from the water only. Bring me too a cup of strong beer, it will add to our enchantment, to the pleasure of the evening. Northland's long and dreary evening, for the beauty of the day dawn, for the pleasure of the morning, the beginning of the new day. Oft I have heard them chanting, often I have heard them singing, that the night come to us singly, that the moon beams on us singly, that the sun shines on us singly. Singly also Wainamoinen, the renowned and wise enchanter, born from everlasting ether of his mother, Ether's daughter.